Hello lovely people, it's Cara here and I am so mad. How are you all? I hope you are keeping well. Oh, there's been lots happening in my life since the last time I did this. It's actually been a couple of weeks since I did any videoing. It's probably about a week or so since I came to your screens. Sadly, I caught COVID. Not as bad as I have in the past, but it did wipe me out. So there wasn't no sewing, but there was definitely no filming. No one wants to see that. So I thought I'd jump on today and yeah, catch up with you. So there has been a video recently, so that will be my Little Miss So and So All Set to Sew subscription box. So I've done an unveiling of that. So please do head over and check that out if you haven't already chanced to watch that. And hello, if you're new around here, I absolutely love to know you're here. So click the old subscribe button. And please, let's help YouTube to find more people like you to watch my videos, because I love having you here. So any interaction you make with YouTube is a good thing in my book. So a good old thumbs up, a comment. I love to respond, and I do actually respond to all of my comments, sometimes within moments of you making them. So please do that for me. It would be great. So what have I been up to? I am still sewing up a storm. Illness does not get in the way of my sewing journey, for sure. And it's really nice that the sun is finally decided to show up. It's just before the coronation weekend. I'm off for the week. My husband's DIYing like mad. So I've had moments of I'm off work and you know, we're stuck doing DIY, and all the savings have gone into the DIY projects and stuff. I'm not swanning off to, like, you know, Rome or Italy or France or any of these things that lots of my friends are doing. And yeah, like everyone, watching the pennies. So I'm making the most of my time is what I'm doing, and I am. I haven't taken part in any of the challenges. I didn't do frugal frocks. Also frugal 23. I didn't do the Sew April blouse. I haven't done the self-as sew, and I'm not doing Me Made May either. Not because I don't love all those things, and I absolutely want to support all of those lovely people who are doing those challenges. Just none of those things ticked my box right now, and I'm desperate not to sew stuff just because. I'm desperate to you know, maintain a sensible wardrobe that is absolutely bulging as it is. So I've taken a moment to think, right, what do I actually need? I haven't got a huge fabric stash, as you know. There's probably, I don't know, maybe 20 pieces of fabric there, if that. There's more than that because there's lots of remnants and bits and pieces and stuff. I'm looking at the bulging remnants at the bottom there. But yeah, I haven't bought any more fabric recently. Obviously I had the pleasure of going to the Stitch Festival just a few weeks ago, or a few months ago now. And still got a number of projects that are ready to go from that, so really looking forward to that. So I thought I would venture back into sportswear. Is really kind of where my head is currently. I haven't run for about a week and a half because I haven't been very well, and that always, it sounds like no time at all, but it always has an impact for anyone who's a runner out there. And it doesn't come that naturally to me, so I have to stay on it in order to stay in it. But my most worn Me Made is my running stuff, because I run 3 times a week when I'm well enough to, and therefore I am using my running stuff all the time. Now, I don't wash my running stuff every time I've run. It's just my own sweat. It's just me running. So I actually use that on rotation, and then obviously wash it when it needs to be washed. But at this time of year, so I'm going to dig out a picture of me in my running stuff. Oh, new microphone just popped into. Sorry about that. I did do a sort of a number of pieces of sportswear, and I will leave a link to making the tempo tights from Green Star Creations, and also the sports bra from Green Star Creations as well, which I forget the name of. I will leave a link in the description box below, or a card up here or something, because I did really enjoy making those, and they are those. So they are the tempo tights, and that is the YMA Rash Guard t-shirt that I made, and I made them using fabric from Rainbow Fabrics, and that's going to be at least 2.5 years, no, at least 2 years ago, or maybe even 2.5 years ago, that I bought the fabric from Rainbow Fabrics. It's one of their back in the day when they used to do just really unique drops, but now they're doing drops all the time. But their fabric prices also have skyrocketed, like a lot of things have. But I bought some swimwear fabric, swim/aesthetics wear fabric from them a long time ago, and that's what this is made of. And in that same drop, I bought this fabric. Now I must have bought 2 meters, I reckon, of all of the sportswear fabrics. I absolutely adore this fabric, and I have made a Superstar bra and YMA Rash Guard shorts, like bikini bottoms. Happy to share a picture of me wearing those. So I have used this fabric a lot, and I am going to get round to making some sportswear, some additional sportswear, and I reached out to Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne, who I know you will know, as she's made a lot of sportswear over the years, not so much recently, and I was just asking her advice, because I love the tempo tights, mostly because they've got pockets in the side, and when when I'm running, I like to have a phone on me, and obviously don't want to be carrying my phone. I have a sort of a drinks pouch, so it's just for water, but it's a pouch, so it's floppy, and I want that to be able to stick in my pocket as well. So I said to her, what other patterns are there that you would recommend? And she recommended the stripe tights, I think they're called. Do you know what? I should have looked that up before, but I put it. If the name's not right, I'll pop it here. They are also from Green Star Creations. I don't know many more companies that do such an extensive range of sportswear patterns. If you know, I know Jali Patterns do a lot, actually. I've taken that back already. But the Green Star Creations in particular have just the most amazing range of actual sportswear patterns. But I'd be interested to hear from you guys if you know of any other companies that do sportswear patterns. So and then people ask me all the time, well, what fabric do you use to make your swimwear and do your athletics wear with? And I go onto Tiernite Fabrics, and I buy their matte lycra. They're 4-way matte lycra. So that's exactly what I've done here, and this is the second time I've bought this fabric. Sorry, I've got someone coughing in the background there like mad. This is the second time I've used this fabric, and again, I'll put a picture in. I made another YMA Rash Guard set, another Superstar bra set out of this fabric, and it has just washed and worn loads. So these two fabrics are going to go together, and I am going to make, the reason I want some more sportswear is I want to have some more stuff on rotation, but as the weather warms up, I've never had a shorter set of running leggings. So I don't exactly want shorts, but I noticed in the I'm sure it's called Stripe or Stride or something like that. Oh, anyway, I noticed that there was a capri length, and I just think that would be amazing for the summer. So I'm going to do the stripe in this part, and then the main fabric in this, which I think will look amazing. And then my favourite t-shirt to run in is the YMA Rash Guard. I say it's my favourite. It's the only one I have. So that's what I'm going to be using, just because I do love the coordination. So the centre section will be this, and then the outer sections will be in this, and I just think that's going to be good fun. And then the other top I'm going to make is thanks to the Frugal Frocks challenge, because I spotted that there was a free V-neck t-shirt, and I'm going to stop the video there to find out who it's from. I've been doing this YouTube for a while. You'd think I'd actually be organised by now. It's just one of those things. So the winter wear trendy tank, and I'll put their stock photo here, is a V-neck, yeah, basically t-shirt, a sleeveless t-shirt, sorry, and I thought that would be perfect for the summer as well. So I'm going to be doing the neckline in the sort of more colourful fabric, and then the main part of the t-shirt in the blue. These are the tights I'm making, so the running tights. They're called stride tights. So apologies. So you can see there, I'm going to have the white and the blue fabric in this, and then obviously the rest will be in the blue. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And what the interesting thing about, so I'm rustling away like here, the interesting thing about making sportswear using those particular patterns, is that actually they're quite small pieces of fabric. So you actually can use up like really odd shaped pieces of fabric. So the YMA rash guard, the sleeves, for example, really don't take very much fabric at all, because they're raglan sleeves. Yeah, and then the centre panel looks like it's a big piece of fabric, but actually it's quite small. So I'm probably going to make the reverse colourway of what I've made, or going to be making, but I obviously want to make it first before I cut out more. Nothing worse than running out of fabric when you think, oh, I've just got enough to do that, but no, I haven't. Husband now hoovering. You gotta love a husband who, doesn't mind getting involved, particularly when the wife is filming. So that, I think, is going to consume my next week or so. So a few pieces of sportswear that I'm going to be working on and putting together. I'm in a ready-to-wear t-shirt today, just in case you're wondering, and that's pretty unusual for me. I'm actually off up to London with my daughter to support her application for a long-stay visa for her trip to France, her working trip to France that is coming up very soon. So more on that in the future. But yeah, so short and sweet one from me today. And I should have mentioned that I would love to launch this video as part of the Friday Sews. I know you already know about the Friday Sews hashtag created by the lovely Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. So thank you, Jen, for letting us all into your little hashtag. What's that big hashtag now? And if you literally type in hashtag Friday Sews, you will see there is a whole load of creators and lots of new people for you to discover and find. And I hope that I'm one of them. So as I say, don't forget to like and subscribe, people. That would be amazing. And I love to hear from you. So don't forget to hit to leave me a message. That would be great. So until next time, stay safe and well, everybody. Bye bye.